Okay. What's going on here? It's been like a week since we played. I know we killed Skeletron, and we're pre-Wall of Flesh right now. If you are just joining in now, this is an open multiplayer world. In order to join, you'll need to send me a message on Discord with your character's name, and I will send you the IP and password. If you've already joined, then the IP and password will be the same as it was last week, so just go ahead and join off that. I believe that we are still going to have the issue that we had last week, which is players leaving mid-session isn't treated as actually opening up a slot, so we may have to restart the server every once in a while, but that's okay. You don't even play Terraria, you know why you're here? Well, you could play Terraria, there's nothing stopping you. What is Planetoids? It is a seed that causes the world generation to be a bunch of spheres, basically. You see the whole world here is a bunch of orbs, little planets that are floating. Okay. I am getting your guys' messages. I will go and do that. Remember, if you're joining for the first time, you need to join with a new character. Is it already full? I don't think so yet. We can check. No, we've got plenty of slots right now. Yeah, we're post-Skeletron right now. We're going to be working on the Wall of Flesh. Looks like I was looting shadow chests. Maybe I can go back to that. It's a good way to get weapons and stuff for people. Got a Hellwing bow in the chests. I don't think I've seen Shimmered Golfer. How does Shimmered Golfer look? Oh. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Go back to Team Rocket Grunt. I don't like that. This is great. The shimmered form? No, please no. Okay, so if you're joining and you are below 200 HP, I have a rule for multiplayer servers where once we get past the Wall of Flesh, I will get anyone below 200 HP to 200 HP. I have life crystals in my piggy bank that I can give to people. But we need to kill the Wall of Flesh first. Yeah, right now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slots out of 16. So there's still 5 more. I see I have some messages, so I will go ahead and answer those. Are we fighting Wall of Flesh without killing Queen Bee? We could fight Queen Bee. We have a beehive down there. We can just go make a couple layers of platforms. I mean, Planetoids arena building is super easy. I can get started on that. Something about this update, I think, has been giving me frame drops. I don't know what it is, because this was happening when I was streaming the other day, too. Anyone else been having frame drops on this update? I've restarted my PC and whatnot, but it still seems to be happening. Your performance in general has been very bad post-update? Yeah. You need to update your Terraria. Rest in peace. Your DM name? Okay. Got that for you. I think we're at like 13 or 14 right now. So there's still 1 or 2 slots, I think. No. You don't have to register your character. We don't have T-Shock right now. Great password though. You just take stuff from chests? Yep. If it's in a chest, it's free to take. There are other public chests. You're fishing in Terraria, so why not play this in the background? Nice. So, I haven't actually done any fishing myself, but did Terraria add a little, like, fishing graphic? One of my friends in a multiplayer world said that you could, like, see the fish in the water, or, like, the crates in the water before they bit. Is that a thing that they added? 'Cause that's pretty cool, if so. I have not seen anyone talk about that. Yeah, I've not heard a single person talk about that. That's awesome. You don't see the correct stuff in the water if you have sonar. Oh. So does that mean they only show up if you have sonar? Or does that mean that, you'll just see, like, a generic fish if it's, if you don't have sonar? Faceplate's ridiculous. It always shows up? Okay. You'll see random fish without sonar. Okay. The crates in the water is kind of funny. Yeah, I heard the crates would show up too. Okay. So yeah, we can fight Queen Bee. I'm gonna make an arena down in the jungle. It's where I'm at now. It's, you know, in the jungle, so getting here might be a little tricky. The other thing is its actual weapon potential isn't ridiculous. But it is very strong. Like in this situation, you know, I've got a Phoenix Blaster. I can just shoot these guys. I don't need to use the faceplate. It's somewhat accurate to the chances of each catch, so it's distributed. Okay. You love watching my streams because it's a YouTube stream without 4-year-olds and I actually talk to you. Yeah, I don't understand streamers that like don't interact with chat much, because I feel like that's like the whole point of streaming, right? I can't imagine streaming and not talking to chat. That just seems like it'd be so much more like stressful. Kind of sad. Were Wolves Kids obtained? The skeleton merchant sells them during like 6 moon phases. If you see a skeleton merchant, there's a pretty good chance he's selling skates. And if not, if you just wait until the next morning, he'll probably... okay, well, somebody... I'm not even sure how that happened. I guess it was Planet Mars. Did you kill a voodoo demon on accident? Trade potion increases crate, so of course it increases the chances. You accidentally kill the voodoo? That's fine. Wall flesh should despawn, right? Yeah. When the player nearby the wall dies, it despawns. That was a very lovely change that they... My lights just flickered. I hope I don't lose power. That would be awkward. That was weird. Interesting. Granite elementals can't go through platforms. Let's get some banners up in here. We've got a jungle bat banner. We've got... That's it for jungle? That's it for jungle. One of the things I really like about Planetoids is it's so easy to build arenas because you have so much empty space. Am I going to play out Double Daring Dangers? I don't have any plans right now to do a playthrough on it. I'm sure we'll, you know, play it at some point. But I don't have any plans to right now. You need a good whip. Well, you can make a decent whip with Crimtane or Demonite, whichever one we have. I think Demonite. You can make the Soul Scourge. Is that what it's called? Should be pretty passable. Oh, we'll also post Skeletron, so you can probably make a Spinal Tap, yeah. I forgot we'd killed Skeletron. Okay, this should be fine for Queen Bee. You know we have Demon? Oh yeah, we'll post Skeletron. I'm sure we have Demonite. People say Ranger bad, but Ranger danger, Ranger big damage, danger, Ranger good dodge. Who says Ranger's bad? Oh, the island's looted? I have no idea. I haven't been up there much. I wouldn't mind one Planet Mars. Actually, I don't know if I care that much. Mining's not really... Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind one. Thank you. Let's make a bed here. Corruption rope is called the Soul Scourge? Yeah. Why is there a Flinks here? I guess it took a minute to leave after Planet Mars left. Okay. There's a better by the corruption we could snag. It's an item called Fallen Star, and it can make mana crystal. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to just, dig them on the ground. Or get them to, like, shimmer. Also, for new people join this playthrough, let's see. Right now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we still got 3 slots open. So, if you wanted to join, there are open slots. You need to send me your character's name on Discord. And then I can send you the IP and password. So if you DM me on Discord but didn't give me your character's name, I'm not going to reply. Jeez. I feel like we do not usually lag this much. Yep. Okay, well, I'm, you shouldn't need to send me a friend request on Discord. You can just join my server and then DM me. I have DMs open if we share a server. Any easy hooks to get? At what point in the game? Probably the most consistent hook that's quite good to get would be the amber hook. If you go to the underground desert, you can get amber very, very easily. And it's pretty easy to make that. It's similar to a ruby hook. I do not remember giving somebody the IP and password named 7950X. You were 7950X? Would I DM you like the other day? Maybe it was just one of the older ones. Again, you do not need to send me a friend request on Discord. I can tell you guys the IP and password, but I think we may be... Oh, actually, maybe the joining mid-game thing is fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, right now, all the player slots are full, so if you weren't able to join, I'm sorry, but we don't have any more space right now. We have Tinker. We should have the Tinker. Don't remember where he is exactly, but we should have him. Alright, I'm gonna move a bed down to the Queen Bee area, and let's go fight Queen Bee. Is it beneficial to turn into rat mode? I mean, you have a smaller hitbox. That's something. But, no, generally it's not good. It does give you decreased fall damage, though, which can be nice. Alright, spawn point here. Now I'm going to move the ocean pylon back to the left ocean so you guys can get to the jungle easily. Let's see. Who's an NPC that we don't need? I'll just put the guide in here. Why not? Okay. Left ocean should have a pylon. Made some ropes. Should help people get down. Oh yeah, and make sure you join the blue team. I think we stopped the stylist grinder. I'll try to make a safe way down from the pylon using these ropes. Safe as we can, at least. Yeah, but all the player slots are full right now, so you will not be able to join at the moment. So we supposed to find the exact spawn requirements for different enemies? Not really. I mean, a lot of the wiki pages have them, but for the most part, you are kind of stuck just if you really want that info, like looking into the decompiled code. Tried saber stacking. You just whatever saber you'd thrown out previously goes back to you. Yeah, we should be getting bee armor soon. If you wanted to do some summoner stuff. There are a bunch of ropes going down from the ocean pylon at the left ocean that lead down to Queen Bee. So if you want to get to Queen Bee, you can go ahead to the ocean pylon and then work your way down from there. There's a bed here. As long as you can hit Queen Bee, you should get a treasure bag. Queen Bee will drop items, so even if you're just starting out here, if you can get to the arena and you can hit her with something, even just like a bow, you should get a treasure bag and be okay. Torches. Yeah, and then straight across this rail should get there. What class should you try for an expert playthrough? I mean, you can't go wrong with Ranger. It's probably the most consistent option. Melee's very, very strong at very many points in the game. If you're concerned about being able to beat expert mode, I wouldn't worry too much about sticking to a particular class. It's usually easier if you just, you know, use whatever is good that you have. Damn. Nobody got gobbled. Alright, the bed's right down here. Go ahead and set your spawn down at this bed. You should be able to see... I see a lot of you guys are not coming to Queen Bee. You don't have to, but, you know, having more than, like, 6 people in a 16-player server fight Queen Bee could be nice. You have no stuff to help. As long as you're able to hit Queen Bee, you will get a treasure bag, which will let you get stuff to help. Right, like even if you're not able to do much right now, Queen Bee is an avenue to being able to get stuff to help. When is server restart? The server's full right now. I wouldn't bank on that happening anytime soon. Okay. Let me get this heart lantern. Okay, I see there were like 4 people here. I can give you the IP and password, Bandit, but there's no slots right now, so. You won't be able to join at this moment. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to get plenty of bee armor if you're just starting out in the game. That's a decent option. Bee armor, hornet staff, decent whip. Could work fine. You go from calm to rage. Oh, yo, +2 energy. You can't wormhole? Did you join the blue team, Blue Whip? You can only wormhole the people on your team. You're on blue, and I'm not sure why. Do you have a wormhole in your inventory? Did it quick stack somewhere? You should open your map and then you should be able to click on people's heads. Can't find any wormholes. Well, you could go to the ocean pylon. Remember, you can pylon during boss fights and then make your way down the ropes there to try to get here. Just Master Mode Planetoids. I do have a couple other secret seeds thrown in. I think it was beam me up and whatnot, but for the most part, yeah. This is a nice way to check how effective the different weapons, I feel like. At the end of this, just clicking or typing boss damage to see which weapons are contributing the most and are the strongest. You're helping? I believe in you. Damn, what are you using, Planet Mouse? Is that the flails, or is that whips, or what? You're a summoner? Yeah, but what are you using? You're the flails? Okay, yeah, flails are very good. It's just like imps. Oh, yeah. B. Is it a seed or mod? Oh, this is vanilla. We're not using any mods. Okay. No. We should have plenty of bee weapons now. if you happen to want some weapons, there's plenty of bee wax and other stuff. You should be able to wormhole during boss fights. I mean, I can't tell you for sure whether it works or not, but you should be able to. Yeah, that's surprising, but I guess the imps don't have to deal with lag, so their aim might also be fairly consistent. God, who keeps pressing sort items? Please don't do that. There's a silk in here. It's not a... My inventory is so full. I'd like to get rid of stuff, but it's somewhere to sell them. Book of Skulls. Well, no. Anyone joining that's new would have to. Okay. I would like to kill the Wall of Flesh soon. Are we out of meteorite? I have no idea. If it's not in the Ores and Bows chest, we're probably out of it. Yeah. I'd like to kill the Wall of Flesh soon. I'm gonna go down and loot the Underworld and do some arena building down there. Where's the Dryad at? Is she down here? You can shimmer bean aids? Yeah, if we have extra bean aids, you can shimmer bean aids. They do work on boss fights? Yeah, I'd think they do. It'd be weird if they didn't. Can someone donate life crystals? I don't think we have life crystals to donate. The best way for you to get life crystals is to kill the Wall of Flesh, because after the Wall of Flesh, I will get anyone at less than 200 HP to 200 HP. The loot density in this world is not very high, on account of Planetoids making most of the world empty. So, you know, with this many people, getting life crystals for everyone, not super feasible. Let's go mousing. Dodging on mobile phone is especially hard. I've never played on mobile, but the most difficult part of it, to me, seems like just not being able to see very much, because your screen's small. Hey, Janok. What hit me? Some kind of nefarious underground creature, surely. I should force someone to fish for life crystals? Not even my worst enemy would I subject to that fate. Never in a million years. You'll fish for them? Please don't. It would be more useful for you to do literally anything else except fish for life crystals. Literally anything else. Fish for something else. Fish for wormhole potions. Fish for food buffs. Fish for angler stuff to get stuff in hard mode. Do not fish for life crystals. It is the worst waste of time you could possibly do. If you happen to get some while you're fishing for something else, sure, but you're literally just wasting time and doing nothing by doing that. If you're gonna fish, do something else. And if you happen to get life crystals, sure, but never fish solely for life crystals. It is never worth it. Playing 1.0.2 right now. There are no slots open right now, unfortunately. If you send me your character's name, I can send you the IP and password for when a slot opens up, but as of right now, you're not able to join. Do I know where there are 2 diamonds? I have no idea. Did I continue Silksong? What do you mean by that? Continue it since when? You can get summoner potions from fishing. You can get buff potions for people. You can do a lot of useful things. Fishing for life crystals, not one of them. I streamed Silksong quite a few times. I played a lot of Silksong on a dance pad, but I just didn't really have the time or honestly that much interest in continuing it. That lava slime was inside a wall. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like water anti-cheat. I couldn't tell you. Somebody had Terraria get upset at them for like liquid tile abuse or something in the past. I don't know what was happening when that happened, but somebody apparently had some issues with getting kicked last stream from trying to place a bunch of liquids or dupe liquids or something. I have no idea. Glad to see you do the exact same thing you do when making a wall of that. It works. It's an effective strategy. 9 out of 10 Terraria gamers agree. Just make a straight line in planter boxes. I should do Summoner on 1.2. Don't really want to do Summoner on 1.2. One point two can be nice as a nostalgia trip, but it's not that great. I would not... Remember, this is a 16-player multiplayer server. Plants. Trying to do a water walking strat would be a nightmare. Because, one, we have to get water walking potion for everyone. Two, it's very easy to slip up and accidentally step in the lava. Especially around weird, like, hammered blocks and stuff like that. Don't do that, Destroyer of Worlds. Just make a softcore character. Get terrace bugs for everyone? Damn, you're right. Why didn't I think of that one? You need mana crystals. You're gonna have a little bit of trouble getting them. Tonight you can just, you know, scour the surface, but I don't think we just have a ton of them sitting in a chest. You're gonna have to go out of your way to get them. If there are skyplate blocks from floating islands, you can shimmer those to get, fallen stars. It's a nice way to squeeze out a lot of them. If water walking for you personally makes the fight a lot harder. Can we do Old One's Army? Why? Yep. Old One's Army good for summoners? I don't think the summoners need to do the Old One's Army. Look, the Old One's Army is kind of slow, not very fun, and I would rather kill the Wall of Flesh. You can build with... Yeah, that's the whole point of roller skates, Marina. No shot you'd be able to solo the, Instead of me building, do you have a builder potion? Do you have building buffs? And if you want to, you're welcome. I can go from the other direction. Roller skates ridiculously good early game? Oh, just in general. There's your mouse fall damage reduction, by the way. Someone was asking how much mice reduce fall damage. That was a very long fall, and we did not take very much. I can't see what's going on in mouse form because I can't hold the torch, and I don't have, like, a mining helmet. Mousing helmet. Yeah, there's really not that much of a benefit from doing tier 1. You get to use the sentries, and there is an accessory that gives 10% summon damage, which is not very good, and lets you use an extra sentry, which is also not very good, so I'd rather just do the Wall of Flesh. You had an underground jungle fishing? Okay. was, they added a Hardmode underground jungle fishing item. Is it a whip that they added? Is it a sentry? Is Magic Luminescence not work in mouse form? I don't have a Magic Luminescence equipped. It's a sentry, okay. I knew it wasn't a minion. It's about, right, bountiful pencils. Just got roller skates and yeah, they're super OP. Yeah. One of my favorite things about reading through YouTube comments on recent videos I've made is how many people are trying to convince me that roller skates are not OP and they're actually very, very fair and balanced. Nah, man, those things are busted as fuck. Are they affected by boots? No, but they're faster than boots. They also have ridiculous air mobility. Yeah, and then keep in mind they get much, much better with feather falls. And they work with wings, they work with grappling hooks. They don't take an accessory slot. Are Chillet or roller skates better for early game? I think roller skates are better in most situations compared to Chillet. Chillet's main advantage over roller skates is that it gives a 10% damage buff, and it gives a dash, that is iframes. And the dash can be very good for like boss fights and stuff, if you use it at the right time. Yeah, our roller skates are great for the Wall of Flesh, if you are looking for something for the Wall of Flesh. You need something to outrun him. Chillet and skates boots past pre-hard mode are dead to you. That angle. Those things have giant hitboxes. The wing hover thing the starboard has works with roller skates? What do you mean it works with roller skates, Hadley's? Like roller skates buff your movement speed when you're hovering? Is that what that means? Because the starboard's hovering is already busted. Like, roller skates work when you're. How fast do you move with roller skates compared to just the right? Like, what mile per hour are you working with? $84 miles per hour? Hey, Lise, that's literally just the speed that the starboard travels at. 84 miles per hour is how fast the starboard is by default. I don't know if the roller skates are affecting that. Okay, we've got a pretty healthy, pretty girthy Wall of Flesh arena here. I feel like this is probably fine, assuming that someone else has been building on the right side too. It's only Master Mode, not Legendary or anything, so we don't need that much space. Do all of you have a way to hold down the A or D key and run away from the Wall of Flesh? Does anyone not have a way to just run away from the Wall of Flesh? You don't? Okay. Can you fix that? We just killed the Eye of Cthulhu. There should be stuff to make a Magiluminescence. Magiluminescence and boots is plenty. You can get roller skates. You can get chillet. You can get a mount, a horse, golf cart, whatever. Just, you know, get something. If you have Hermes boots, combine it with a Magiluminescence. 12 Demonite, 5 Topaz. If we need Topaz, you can shimmer down gemstones to the Topaz. I believe they've said that they are working on adding one of those, Elster. I think Yorvaser made a comment about how they are in the process of making a dedicated dash keybind. How do you get a chillet? Find a huge dragon egg underground. Get Spectre plus Magiluminescence? Yeah, Spectre Magiluminescence is fine for Master Wall of Flesh. Oh, they probably just didn't realize it was supposed to be shared. 7950 would be my guess. Usually what happens with stuff like that. Let's look for some shadow chests. Second question. What do you guys have as far as weapons for the Wall of Flesh? What can you use that can deal damage to the Wall of Flesh? If it's anything that involves staying at a close range, get something else. Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees is fine. Howling Bow. Bee's Knees. Soul Scourge. Honestly, I would recommend that you just grab like a Molten Fury or something. 7950. I don't think you're going to be within whipping range very much. Stylo Scissors work on wall. I'm sure the debuff works. Mounts are easily available. Easily? I don't know if anyone... Yeah, please destroy chests if you get them. Magiluminescence is quite good, yeah. Flower Fire and Aqua Scepter, that's fine. As long as you got the mana to back it up. Make sure you have mana potions. Yeah. The main thing is you do not want to use low-range weapons. Remember, the Wall of Flesh has Hungry that scale their knockback resistance based on the number of players in the game. And with 16 players, they're effectively immune to knockback. And that means you cannot use low-range weapons on the Wall of Flesh in multiplayer. You need something that has range. Is there an easy way down to the Underworld? Jump. I can work on making a rope or something. I don't know if we have Hellstone bows. You're welcome to mine some. Dark Lance, do not use a Dark Lance. You will get melted. Even if you have low HP, as long as you run away from the Wall of Flesh, you should be fine. Just, you know, stay away. As my Phase Saber Rainbow? Somebody gave it to me. I'm not actually 100% sure what makes one rainbow, but it is. After the small number of each of the gems, like 3 of each gem? Okay. Okay, so, is there anyone not ready for the Wall of Flesh that will not be able to get ready for the Wall of Flesh in the next, like, 5 or 10 minutes? I'll work on making a way down to the Underworld. Put down some ropes and stuff. have no idea what happened to the merchant. And a few more mana crystals. I don't know how feasible that's going to be. Given that it's, 9 a.m. right now. Some plate blocks don't shimmer into fallen stars. Did they change that? Did they change the crafting recipe for sunplate blocks or something? It worked before this update. They shimmer into moonplate blocks. Man, God forbid that Relogic give Mage anything remotely helpful in the early game. Oh my god. A way that Mage could get fallen stars to make mana crystals? Well, fuck Mage. Yeah, let's get rid of their one consistent way to get fallen stars, besides just grinding them. Oh yeah, if you're using a bow for the Wall of Flesh, I would suggest visiting the arms dealer at night and buying unholy arrows. The one you're aware of is shimmering gestures arrows. Yeah, it's an option, but it's a lot harder. It was a very, very lovely strategy being able to just shimmer sunplate blocks. Pretty sure Mage is explicitly designed to early game hell. No, I don't think that's how Mage is specifically designed. Can you shimmer the Sky Mill? The Sky Mill shimmers into fallen stars? Why the fuck does the Sky Mill shimmer into... What? You don't know if it does? It would only shimmer into fallen stars if you could craft it with fallen stars. That... You're telling me you can... That doesn't sound like something you can do. Sky Mill isn't craftable? Not unless they added a recipe. I don't believe it is. Star clouds? I don't know if star clouds are a thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with Fogos. All Flesh in 5? Soon. Yeah. I think there's a way down both from the Cavern Pylon and from... just spawn. If you go left to spawn, there are a bunch of ropes going down. Okay. Relogic adding more and more ways to randomly kill players. And this is after it got nerfed, yeah. We're waiting for anything in particular? I don't believe so. No, I think we're good to go ahead and fight the wall of flesh. Yeah, we'll need a house. Oh, does anyone have a voodoo doll? Actually, that would be more convenient. Elevator directs to it. Okay. You got one planet Mars? Okay. There's a legendary mode eater. Get a sand gun. And we can just at least I had the courage to make rope. Okay, yeah. Let's head down to the Underworld so we can fight the Wall of Flesh. Would have really liked getting Meteor Shot, but that's okay. And we're gonna head to the right, okay? Go to the right from the Underworld. If you're at the pylon, go to the right. Like, directly underneath the pylon. Just go right. So yeah, when we're fighting the wall, just keep your distance. Stay away. No campfires. You don't need campfires. Just stay away. There are another bunch of wood. Okay, while we're waiting for people, we might as well. Okay, we're missing quite a lot of people. You guys on your way down to the Underworld? Looks like it. Alright, we'll start here. It's okay. You feel like farming a Foxbox? It's crazy for the evil bosses. Foxbox is very sad to farm. You're scared? We'll be okay. Just keep your distance and shoot them from far away. Once that person with the bee hat gets here, you can go and throw the voodoo doll in lava. Your beat get fixed by in legendary mode? Nice, good job. You can throw it in now. I can't even see what's happening. Are people crashing? What is going on? Hey, close enough to use the flower of fire. I told you guys not to use a weapon that had low range. I distinctly said, hey, don't use a weapon that has low range. You need to make sure you can shoot it from a distance. I don't even think I can hit the wall of flesh without meteor shot. It's sad. You disconnected? I'm sorry. I don't know what you're expecting me to do. We're in the middle of fighting the wall of flesh. I can't help you right now. You cannot join back? Yeah, that's the technical difficulty we had the other day, where once the player reaches max capacity, it doesn't let people rejoin. I need to restart the server for that. Very unfortunate we just lost like 5 people worth of damage though. Well, I have a great idea. Now that there are fewer people in the server, that actually means that if we summon the Wall of Flesh again, he'll be a lot easier because he'll have less HP. So, I say we just summon the Wall of Flesh again, and then just kill him. There's like 5 people left. You threw 15 bean-aids and got kicked? Were you guys getting kicked for, like, projectile spam or something? Did it say something like that? Just lost connection? I have no idea. I appreciate the koi kite, really. It's really motivating the troops. Sure, it was good that you were late. Couldn't join before. Your best weapon would have been a water bolt, which sucks on this seed. Yeah, water bolt's not the best here. Are we gonna lose? Oh yeah, almost definitely. But if we were to summon the Wall of Flesh again, we'd have a much easier time the second time. We can just, after this... Oh yeah, we're about to run out of space. We can just expand the arena a bit. And then... yeah. Try again. Yeah, you can DM me on Discord, but right now you're not able to join, so I wouldn't worry about it right now. Teleport back to wall? No, that's a waste of wormhole potions. Do not do that. We ran out of... I know. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I know. That's why I said don't go to the Wall of Flesh. Like I said, we'll just do it again. You know, a few people in the world. We lost a lot of our potential damage and stuff. We're not going to restart the server first. If we restart the server, we are never killing the Wall of Flesh. Yeah, I will let you know beanades are quite bad for the Wall of Flesh with this setup because we use planter boxes as the arena. Beanades do not work well with planter boxes. I would not suggest them. If you're using Hellwing bow or something, I'd recommend you get unholy arrows. You can buy them from the arms dealer at night. I think rainbow boulders would be good to use against invasions. Are they craftable? How do you craft them? The wooden arrows not work better? You don't need more than 5 piercing, and wooden arrows have much worse base damage than unholy. Why can't you join? Because of the technical difficulties, and because we need to restart the server for that to be possible. And if we do that, we are never going to kill the Wall of Flesh, ever. So, we're going to kill the Wall of Flesh first. There's a 66% chance to return ingredients when you shimmer a potion. If you're shimmering recalls, you might not get specular fish back. If you shimmer enough, you will. Okay, once we kill the Wall of Flesh, we can restart the server. But right now, we're not doing anything until we kill the Wall of Flesh. Because I do want to actually get somewhere. And if we do not kill the Wall of Flesh, we are never getting anywhere. Mushroom Boy would solo Wall of Flesh? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 8 base damage? 8 base damage? Could actually check. I'm curious if I was even hitting the Wall of Flesh. Yeah, I was hitting him. A bit. Meteor shot would really help, though. Yeah, we found some working teleporters. Not that many, though. Seed in general doesn't add that many, sadly. For the beef? I love that seed. For the beefy. Legend beef mode. That is a voodoo doll. But yeah, so you guys can work on the arena a bit, make it so you won't get stuck on stuff or remove any obstacles. You can expand it to the left. I'm expanding it to the right. You can work on doing whatever to give you a weapon that will deal better damage. Unholy arrows pierce 5 times, that's it. They are your best arrow for the Wall of Flesh. 3 pierce? No, 5 pierce. Even for Hellwing? Yeah. Just think for a minute about what the Hellwing bow does. Right? The Hellwing bow's special arrow gives you infinite piercing. And a fire arrow shot. Okay. Infinite piercing is useless on the Wall of Flesh. You don't need infinite piercing. You need to pierce maybe like 2 or 3 hungry. And then hit the wall behind it. There's no need to get infinite piercing. And unholy arrows have like 8 or 9 more base damage than a wooden arrow. So you get a huge, huge damage buff using unholy instead of fire. Your laptop charger cooked itself? Damn, rest in peace. Do I plan on playing Infernum? No. Wooden arrows are better for the bee's knees? Yeah, for the bee's knees it should be, but... They made Hellwing more accurate with non-wooden arrows in 1.4.5. Okay. That's a good change. $13, $4, $42. We're safe. No, I can't do math. Hold on. $52, not 42. Ah, midnight in the snow biome. No, not midnight in the snow biome. Why would you guys summon Deerclops? We're trying to fight the wall of flesh. What is... Deerclops spawn because someone used a Deerclop summon. Guys. No, do not fight Deerclops. We're trying to fight the wall of flesh, please. You need more unholy arrows? How the fuck is Deerclops gonna help that? Stop fighting Deerclops. Go fight. Either make the Wall of Flesh arena bigger or make yourself stronger for the Wall of Flesh. Deerclops are not going to help either of those. Stop fighting Deerclops. Yeah, see a lot of you guys in the snow biome and not a lot of you in the underworld trying to help fight the wall of flesh. Please. We can't keep going with the game. We can't get more people in here until we kill the wall of flesh. So just focus on killing the wall of flesh. Oh, yo, giant harpy feather. Nice. Yeah, you can get the feather to drop free hard mode. Yeah, mouse is pretty fast. 38 miles per hour. Should you leave some blocks to block the lasers? Blocking lasers also blocks your attacks, so... $38 mice per hour, yeah. Doing hardcore multiplayer get fixed boy sounds miserable, Joey. I don't want to do that. The problem with stuff like that is that, there are a ton of people who want to play multiplayer and then they just immediately die and then they cannot play. Oh, acorn slingshot. I guess that's how you get the acorn slingshot. Drop some trees. Okay. Sounds miserable, so it means great content. I don't think it would be, Alexa. I think there are a dozen things you could do that would be more entertaining, both as a video and to play for the people involved. Is it like all the shooting summons are just bad? No, no, the shooting summons aren't bad at all. I mean, I have one Hornet and no support for it. Wait for like 30 seconds of content and then it's pain. Yeah. There's a reason that when I did multiplayer legendary for the worthy like a couple months ago, I started us in hard mode because starting in pre-hard mode was miserable. Oops. You got Bone Serpent. Rest in peace. Yeah, so are you guys working on making the arena better and expanding it to the left and whatnot? What's the map look like? A bunch of spheres that are disconnected that you go between. See this? Like a bunch of spheres. And then everything between it is just empty space. Oh, I thought that was a bat. I thought it was going to move differently. There was a second imp. I'm going to try an all seeds playthrough. With Skyblock? Fuck no. Without Skyblock? Maybe. I think Skyblock is just miserable, and I think including it just ruins every other seed. Skyblock makes it easier. Skyblock makes it much less fun. Yeah, I am error increases variance a lot. Plus, I don't even think, if you're going with, like, the ultimate Zenith seed or whatever, I think Skyblock doesn't even belong in the Zenith seed, because when you click on the Zenith seed, Skyblock is not included. So as far as I'm concerned, Skyblock, not part of that. I think I Am Error's influence when you have all the seeds combined isn't that high. Would I agree to remove Celebration Mark 10 just to be harder? No, if you sit there and try to pin down the ultimate difficulty, that's a different thing than playing with all the seeds combined. The most difficult experience would probably only be maybe like 9 or 10 seeds. They were like 40 seeds. Completely different challenge. And I think realistically, it would be miserable. Because a lot of the seeds are unfair in ways that are not fun. There are seeds that straight make the game easier? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Which ones? Portal gun and chests makes the game easier. Illuminate coating makes the game easier. Pumpkin season makes the game easier. Christmas season makes the game easier. Halloween arguably makes the game easier, although you'd have to deal with ghosts. I've never seen anything to make the game harder. Yeah, you don't have to have it be ultimate unbeatable difficulty. You can just, you know, have your game be playable. Alien thought, I know. How many of your seeds are actually transformative to how you play? I don't know. Maybe like maybe like 6 or 7 of them. Planetoids is pretty transformative. Vampire is pretty transformative. Mold People's pretty transformative. That's 3. 2 easy is definitely fairly transformative. It starts you in hard mode. That's 4. Like, a third of the seeds change world gen completely? I think a third is a bit much. I think a lot of them you deal with kind of quickly and don't actually long-term change the game that much. We're gonna fight... Yeah, we're gonna fight the Wall of Flesh. Last time we lost because of lack of arena space, so we want to make sure we can make this, you know, as long as we can. Within reason. I think some secret seeds make Skyblock better. Yeah. But if you're wanting to play all the seeds, Skyblock inherently invalidates, like, quite a few of the seeds. A good example, Planetoids, really cool seed, really cool world gen, no compatibility with Skyblock whatsoever. And if you ask me whether I would rather have Planetoids or Skyblock, I would much rather have Planetoids. My thoughts on changing armor penetration bonus on a reforge to 1%? I don't care. Okay, we good to retry the Wall of Flesh? You guys all good? You need to buy unholy arrows? Okay, well, just be at the arms dealer. He's at spawn at 7:30. You should be good. You understand why extra floating island just disables itself in Skyblock? Yeah, that one seemed weird to me. You're not ready yet? We'll get ready then. You don't have... I guess I just wasn't at the crafting station. I can see stats for its boss fight type / boss damage. There's barely any defense penetration. Why would they do that? Yeah, I think it's unnecessary. The defense penetration is quite good early game. I think that's a really strong bonus. It would scale better into the late game. I mean, you already get, like... I think a percentage-based flat damage is kind of silly. And I think it's really only, like, 3 or 4 endgame bosses where it would be consequential on. Like, Empress of Light, Duke Fishron, Moonlord. I guess Cultist, because he's immune to... like Ichor debuff, but most enemies, you know, you have 10 armor penetration from Fabled, 15 from Ichor, that's 25. That's already penetrating the defense of most Hardmode enemies. Okay, we're heading to the complete right side of the world, okay? Arms dealer is selling unholy arrows now, so go ahead and go down to the Underworld and go to the complete right side of the world. All the way. I've got a voodoo doll. I can summon the Wall of Flesh. I'm gonna stick with sighted. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, quick best reforge. You gotta wait. What do you have to wait for? Thank you. Quick, best reforge. Violent, best reforge. If you're not able to fight the Wall of Flesh, just like, fucking leave the server so the rest of us can. I don't want to keep sitting here just preparing for the Wall of Flesh because people joined in and did not have anything. As soon as we get past the Wall of Flesh, the game becomes much more playable. So you either contribute, you go down there and get shot and die, or you leave. Pick one of those. It really wants me to have lucky. And the actual improvement to summoner was Fox Perks. All of the whips and summons are irrelevant. That's ridiculous, dude. I get that you dislike the changes to whip stacking, but saying that the only thing Summoner got was Fox Spokes is just absurd. That's just absurd. Jesse, why are you blue? Fable loses to Ruthless with a strong enough summon. Okay. Yeah, no, Summoner got... I get that whip stacking going away sucks. Reforges for Summoner are huge, especially in pre-hard mode. Summoner is way, way, way stronger in pre-hard mode for the vast majority of players. Like, even before this update, you'd be stacking, what? 2, maybe 3 whips tops? You basically get that whip stack thrown in for free. The armor penetration and flat damage bonuses are huge in pre-hard mode. Fox Spokes, great minion. Kativa's not bad. The flank staff change got reverted. The whip changes got reverted as far as the animations. Like, pre-hard mode Summoner's great. It feels quite good. And acting like they did nothing to pre-hard mode Summoner is just absurd. Now, in hard mode, yeah, those reforges fall off a little bit. And if you're used to whip stacking a lot, especially, you know, get Dark Harvest speed bonus, change to a Firecracker, use Stardust Dragon, that's a lot weaker. The Morningstar and Kaleidoscope got nerfed a bit, they were a bit weaker. But it's absurd to act like Summoner got nothing. That's just being irrational because you're upset. Do I like Summoner? It's okay. I like it more than Mage. Not everyone whip stacked? Yeah, a lot of people didn't whip stack. And it essentially lets them do a similar power level. I mean, let's be real. We were fighting, what, Queen Bee earlier? And a Summoner with Obsidian Armor and Imps dealt like 30% of the damage in a server with 16 players. Like, if Summoner was trashed on in the last update, there's no way that would have been true. Mushroom Boy is pretty fucking strong now, after the update. There's nobody here. Why is there no one here? The thing with Mushroom Boy is he uses local iframes. So you really need to have multiple, like a lot of Mushroom Boys summoned for him to excel. We're talking, you know, 5 or 6 Mushroom Boys. He gets really strong once you have, you know, 5 or 6 of them. You guys are awful at this. Please come down to the right side of the Underworld. I get 5 or 6 Mushroom Boys. Are they half a summon? No, I mean, if you have even just Obsidian Armor, let's say base summon slot, Bewitching Table, Pygmy Necklace, Obsidian Armor, that's 4. Summoning Potion, that's 5. If you have B Armor, that's 6. Totally doable. Guys, please just sit here and stay alive. I promise it's not that hard. There's a wall. You know, grapple up somewhere. You can use 6k damage on single target with the new Moonlord Whip. I don't think using Moonlord drops as a comparison makes much sense. Everything's busted by that point. Okay, who are we still waiting on? Do we have everyone? Wordle, good. What are you doing? You're the only one not here. Get over here. Either get over here or leave. Pick one. Yo, teleport as soon. Teleport now, please. Get here now. Like, teleport as soon... I'm waiting for you to summon it. Just get the fuck over here. There's no... You know what's an easy thing to have happen if you do that? Literally just die from, like, a hungry or a laser getting detached because you weren't in a safe location. Just, you know... Alright. Jester's arrows are not that great. I'd suggest switching to a different arrow type. The problem is they have limited range, so... odds are a lot of your arrows are missing. Because they just don't get far enough. Don't be afraid to just, you know, run away and shoot if you are getting low on HP. Breaking line of sight is a great way to stay alive. You threw 3 B-nades and got kicked for cheating? I don't know what Terraria's base anti-cheat is, I'm sorry. I guess any weapons that are projectile spammy you should maybe avoid. Usually I play with T-Shock. T-Shock just isn't updated to 1.4.5 yet, so... there's a lot of stuff that I would usually play with that we can't use. Yeah, I saw the Bone Serpent. Rest in peace. It's okay, we're doing much better damage this time. We should be good. Is that the Plantera whip, doot? But again, I think that is just being a doomer for no reason other than just wanting to find stuff to complain about. I get it. I get that it sucks that whip stacking goes away. But there are tons of great stuff that the update added, even for Summoner. And I think if you just act like those don't exist, then you're just going to be having a miserable experience with it, you know? There's plenty of good stuff, I promise. You know Terraria had an anti-cheat? Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best. It has a lot of false positives, because I don't think it's been updated in a long time. The new content edition, sure, nice, just isn't fun without the whip stacking for a lot of players. I can understand that, I totally do. That's totally valid. And there is, you know, I wouldn't put it outside of the realm of possibility that Relogic might try to put back in some level of whip stacking. Definitely not what it was. Maybe they only keep the buffs. Maybe they don't do the tag damage. Maybe they have some concession, reduced damage, whatever. But if it's something that upsets a significant amount of people, I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility that Relogic might, you know, look at it. Because they do try to make things that make the game in a way that people will like. Okay, go ahead and get your treasure bag from the Wall of Flesh. And then just sit tight. We're going to restart the server as soon as everyone gets their treasure bag or everyone gets down here. So please come down here immediately. Don't start doing anything else. Just, get down here. Get down here, get your bag, and then we'll restart the server. Can the ones who DC'd get a treasure bag? How? No, that's not how treasure bags work. Okay, is anyone still waiting to get their treasure bag? Everyone got it? We all good? Okay, I'm assuming that's a yes. Because nobody said no. Alright, we'll restart the server. Okay, so I'd like to preferentially allow the people who were in the server to rejoin, because restarting would be kind of unfair for the people that are in there to just give up their slots. So, please give like 30 seconds for the people who were in the server already to try to rejoin. And then after that, you guys can go ahead and join in if you hadn't played previously. Here is a strange energy. Server's back up, yeah. But again, please try to let people who... To be fair, that people were already in. Try to give them, 30 seconds. And then you guys can go ahead and try to join. Okay, I think if you're watching, you can go ahead and just join if you want to. If you are at less than 200 HP, please come see me up by the herbs. I'll make a single file line, and I will get you to 200 HP. Alright. Make sure you join the blue team as well. Okay, is everyone at least 200 HP? Let's check how many players we have in here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Do we still have a player slot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we still have a player slot open. I just saw the message, UHCats. If you send me your character's name, I can send you the IP and password. You tried? Oh, maybe, it's possible that it might still be thinking we have one less slot or something, but that's okay. Yeah. Let me go shimmer my emblem. I got a laser rifle. By the way, the laser rifle now works with meteor armor. So if you have meteor armor, the laser rifle, very good to get. It should be completely free. So even if you have low mana, if you have meteor armor, you should be able to spam the laser rifle as much as you want. It's an easy melee weapon to get. Dower of Power is not too bad. Basic, hard mode or sword is fine. Hard mode enemies one-shot you? Not much I can do about that, sorry. Would I ever do can I beat Calamity with vanilla weapons only? I don't like Calamity that much, so no. You still need health? Okay, I can, get some health. Need health too? Man, I told you guys to line up at spawn. Where were you guys? Alright, oh, Demolicious, I think, was that Shimmer. That's right, you got shimmered. Hey, Prey Tangled. Pretty sure someone did a Calamity with vanilla items only thing recently. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with making a video that somebody else has made a video on. Like, it's not like somebody making a video means that no one else can ever make that video again. I always thought that was kind of a silly perspective that people had. But I just don't like Calamity mod, so I don't think I would do that. It's not something I would enjoy. Oh, I didn't make these houses. That would be why. Let me shimmer my emblem. Yeah, remember you guys can shimmer your emblem if you want a different class emblem than what you have. We'll work on a blue whipper. I'm not actually sure how... Okay. Being very laggy. I would be careful shimmering stuff. I would recommend that you do not shimmer stuff unnecessarily. Lag and shimmer sometimes will just eat your items, so... Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting you. Hi, you could probably get people to shimmer their space guns or meteor armor after, So, are you guys fishing for specular fish? Because if you're not fishing for specular fish, I'd really suggest that you do not spend those wormhole potions so callously. Like, they're very valuable to have, and if you're not fishing for them, you really should try to, you know, save them. How do you find the Planetoid seed so far? It's a lot easier than regular seed, I think. Yeah, we'll post Wall of Flesh now, Perforator. What is that? Is it a recall potion? That's a recall potion. Do we still get a Hardmode V in Planetoids? Probably. Oh, yeah. I think the things are filled up now, cats, but, I'll send you the IP and password in case the slot opens up later. Do I think Planetoids is the new best seed? Well, it's certainly better than the Skyblock. How so? Oh, I just think Skyblock sucks. That's Dual Dungeons? I haven't played Dual Dungeons. Dual Dungeons looks cool, but I'm not convinced that it's actually... like, amazing. I'll need to actually, like, engage with it a lot. Like, Dual Dungeons is different. And I think it would definitely be a breath of fresh air. But I don't know that that necessarily means it's better. Or than Planetoids. Because Planetoids still keeps the same core of Terraria. Dual Dungeons is very, very different gameplay loop. Very different gameplay loop. Fundamentally changes the game in very, very large ways. Which makes it very refreshing to play, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to make it better than something that keeps Terraria's core gameplay loop, because Terraria's core gameplay loop is very good. I'm not sure how many summoners we have. How you get Old Man in Skyblock? Skyblock, man. Well, the answer is that the boss immediately before Skeletron, the Brand of Cthulhu or Eater of Worlds, literally just spits out a dungeon. It drops like 500 dungeon bricks. If you put those dungeon bricks down, that becomes your dungeon, permanently. The Old Man will spawn there. Cultist will also spawn there later. On the surface, of course. What is... Damn. These boys are zooming. Yeah, damn, they're moving real fast. How do you suggest we could fix the lizard temple issue in Skyblock? Just have a lizard temple island. Right, I think it's much better to just have the dungeon or temple generate as small islands instead of what they are now. Okay. Like a single lizard block somewhere in the world, you have to use spawn lizard slimes to get more. Yeah, that's some re-logic design choices. It's believable. I buy it. Yeah, you could also just have the lizard temple or the altar spawn on the starting island, right? Give her the altar, and then the player needs to figure out how to get power cells and stuff. Maybe you let the lizard spawn. Do they reduce the range of quick stack to nearby chests? Ah, hello, Ivan. Can you join? Sorry, the server's full right now. There aren't any slots for anyone to join. I believe in them, Wincap. They can handle it. Or the Solar Eclipse give it the altar or something. It's not an awful idea. I've heard worse. But why you're nice? Because there are 16 player slots, and there are already 16 people in the world. It's math. Yo, Beam Sword, nice. They reworked it to, like, bounce around, right? I haven't gotten to see the reworked Beam Sword yet. Does the server have crossplay on? One, crossplay is not supported. Two, crossplay is not possible right now because mobile and PC are on different versions. Mobile has not been updated to PC. 1.4.5.4. So, no. You would not be able to join from mobile. Yeah, the ore density in Planetoids is much lower. Please stop begging, Francesco. I get that you'd like to join. The answer was no. Stop asking. There are specific rules for joining. And right now the server's full anyway, so. Okay, we need 1,540 Mythful, is that right? Brings the best addition this update. It's a tough question. They added a lot, but a lot of it's very just minor. Not hugely impactful. Um, I don't know. It's hard to pick one specific thing. Roller skates? Roller skates are fun, but I don't think they were a great addition. I think they're a bit overpowered. Yeah, that's, one thing I do not like that they did is this. I don't like this. They made the, ore vein sizes for adamantite, titanium, or chalcum, and mithril much, much larger. Much larger. Which makes it very, very easy to get tier 3 ore. And I quite like the, early hard mode mining experience. That's not a change that I'm a fan of. Mouse mode? Yeah, mouse mount, definitely. Not that far from crossplay. It's something that they want to do, but whether or not they're actually going to manage to is a different question. 2 giant harpy feathers, wow. I wonder if it is T-Shock that makes the multiplayer experiences so much better usually, because this is way laggier than things usually are. Man, who fucked up the... Yo, nimble. 4% speed. Huge. Tried Driplicrypto on mobile, but it was annoying to use. You have like 6 demon altars. I broke like 20. Okay, so mining. There's definitely a lot less ore density in Planetoids, but especially with how many altars we've broken, there should be enough here. Do I like the pals? I like some of the pals. I think Foxbox is really cool, fun to use. A bit rare though, which is unfortunate. I think Digtoise... I think it would be cool if Digtoise got better in hard mode or otherwise scaled somehow into the game, because it's kind of sad that he's basically just relegated to... You can use him to dig a elevator, and that's about it. It would be nice if there was a way to make it faster, because as is, he feels not that useful. Chillet's very good. Chillet's nice. And the trash can goes straight in the trash can. I do think it would be cool if Relogic gave the pals something like what Abigail has, in 2 senses. 1, scaling in hard mode, right? Right now, the pals do not scale in hard mode. How strong they are in pre-hard mode is it. Abigail does get stronger in hard mode, which is really nice, and it makes her usable both at the start of the game and early in hard mode. And that's nice, and I think the pals having something like that could be cool. I also think it could be cool if they didn't do that, if they let you summon multiple of them at once, at least Kativa and Foxburks. Because as is, just getting one... You have to spend a lot of effort to get one pal that's not even particularly strong. And it, you know... It's a bit sad. Like, I think in Kativa's case... Hell, it could even be you get multiple Kativa, but... one Fox perks. Because Kativa could genuinely be useful for mining if you could summon, like, 5 Kativa. And then... you could use them to mine faster, because Kativa can mine. And if you had a bunch of them, you could potentially be pretty effective with mining. What accessories do I think are must-have for post-mech Master Mage? For Mage? I mean, you've got the Celestial Emblem. You should probably make sure you've got a Celestial Emblem. That's really about it. Not really that many Mage-specific accessories at that point. But, Celestial Emblem is just 15% damage and Mana Stars from further away. It's quite good. Yo, 50 ghosts? We're like Danny Phantom. Yeah, and I mean, it checks out with how Palworld works, because you do get, you know, multiple pals in Palworld. Are you trying to use a pylon or something and misclicked on me? I hate when that happens. You wish Kativa couldn't fully destroy blocks, so it... Yeah, Kativa when you're mining is pretty annoying. I also get annoyed just seeing Kativa. I'd be happier if Kativa just... kind of had like an invisibility potion thing where you just can't see them. So I wouldn't have to ever look at a Kativa. But I don't want titanium. Actually, no, I do want titanium. Does anyone happen to have a kite they could give me? I think with a kite, I could probably get to... let's see, 25%, 50%... 10%. I'm still slightly short. Could you give me one quip? Thank you. Okay. Takes me 15, 25 mining potions. 50%. Food buff 60%. 5% mining speed. That's what I'm missing. Is there any way I can eke out 5%? The Wyvern lag? Yeah, Wyverns get goofy in multiplayer. Ambrosia? No, I'm counting Ambrosia. I haven't gotten Ambrosia yet, but I'm counting getting one. Speaking of which, I should probably go get Ambrosia. Yeah, we might just be stuck at 2 ticks. Unless anyone has a spare mining shirt or mining pants, that would let me get up to How much I need? I mean, it's literally twice as fast, Babylon. So yeah, it's pretty significant. Why do I need the mining speed to mine? What kind of question is that? No, if I get 5% mining speed from anywhere, I mine twice as fast. It's getting real laggy. No, it's the difference between hitting 60 times per second and hitting 30 times per second. You had mining pants? Damn. Rest in peace. That's okay, we'll just keep an eye out for miners. We're on the prowl for miners. Can I help you farm spider fangs? No, I was gonna go mining. By mining up with a merchant? You need this armor set for that to do anything. Doesn't work on its own. Oh, it's raining. If anyone wants to go try to get ice feathers. Decent time for it. Okay. I should get the upgraded mining set. What's different about it, the thing? Nobody hearing about that. Does it give a bigger bonus? More defense? I don't care about more defense. That's useless. Drink a mining potion, then sip another fifth of one. Yeah, so this kite buff gives 15% mining speed. It's quite good. It gives like 30 defense. I don't care. I'm not gonna get hit. I don't want to go to the underground desert in hard mode, Bepelin. Kind of sucks there. Yeah, so now we have 8 minutes of 15% mining speed, 15% movement speed, 0.1 luck, etc. By the way, if you are going to kill ice golems, you should make sure to bring luck bonuses, because luck is super, super, super beneficial against, for ice feather droppers. Yeah. This is sad, we're quite slow. Well, if anyone happens to get another piece of mining armor, let me know. Garden gnome near spawn, apparently. Luck helps. That seems like an unsubstantiated claim. Someone should make a 30-minute video talking about it. 30 minutes? Dude, I can't watch a 30-minute video. Can you condense it into a 30-second YouTube short? I don't have the attention span for that, man. I love the lag spike as we get comboed. Has somebody already been here, or is there just no titanium here? Maybe somebody's already been here. Yeah, I don't think the change to add more tier 3 ore was a great change. I think that's something that um, definitely wasn't necessary. You hate the new hit sounds? Yeah, for multiplayer, I don't really mind them because, you know, it's whatever. It's just, you know, some fun. Playing myself, I would not use new hit sounds. There's a recluse in that dungeon. I mean, I've got water candles on me, but, you know, I'm mining. Not too tough to go to the dungeon and grab one, though. I'm at the dungeon now, roughly, if someone wants to wormhole to me. You have to go up from where I am, but it's up there. My favorite secret seed? Probably Planetoids. I think Planetoids is a really cool change. Well, you could always get spiders. Kosetsu. I feel like that's the easy one. And I'm sure I walked past a couple life crystals. I just don't really care that much. But how did I get here? How did I get here is not bad. But how did I get here is one of those really only affects the start of the game, because once you make a bed, you can just set your spawn wherever you want. So baffled that they added a whole menu for secret seeds, but made so many new ones that they didn't have in the menu. Well, they're in the menu now. Once you unlock them, you can toggle them in the menu. Where the hell is all the titanium? What is this? Just because Planetoids? I don't think anyone else has been mining through here. Now we have some ores. That confusion thing is still happening. Or it seems like confusion is really disproportionately chosen with Feral Bite. Titanium doesn't exist on other planets, NASA Discovery? Well, yeah, of course titanium doesn't exist. It's a man-made metal. Titanium doesn't exist in nature. That'd be ridiculous. Not really, Doo-Doo. So, Far Cry from back when Titanium was probably the best armor set in the game. Which it was. It was. For a solid 5 years, Titanium was probably the best armor set in the game. Hey, it's a chiller. Tab and keep armors for mage. they've got good raw stats. The thing with Spectre armor is that it caps out at like 400 DPS, so you don't actually get that much damage from Spectre armor. And Dark Artist can output a lot higher numbers. I mean, in general, regardless of your class, except for, honestly, Ranger, the Tavern Keep armors can just offer huge stat bonuses. And if you want huge stat bonuses, go for them. Ranger, you don't actually get very great stat bonuses from, like, Red Riding armor. They're okay. One of them is worse than True Might. One of them is a little bit better than True Might. The main thing is that they give big summon damage bonuses alongside range damage bonuses, which is good if you have minions summoned alongside you. If you don't, there's really not that much reason to get Old One's armors as a Ranger. If you do, you can get a solid amount of extra damage from them. Disconnected again? I'm sorry, it's not really much I can do about that. If we get down to, you know, 12 players, how many people do we have in here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, if like 2 or 3 more people get disconnected, we can restart the server and let some more people join in. Because of some technical difficulties, we can't actually have people rejoin mid-session. We have to restart the server for it to happen. But if we have a couple more people leave, we can do that. Yeah, wow, there's really not been much titanium out here. Kind of ridiculous. Like this, did you guys see how many altars I broke earlier? This is kind of unbelievable. Playing True Mage on Master, and honestly, it's underwhelming. What is True Mage? Dear Club's Chestpad. I'm not a fan of Chester because Smart Coaster allows you to open Chester a lot, and I like using Smart Coaster to do other stuff. No mana potions? Like mage only. Oh, okay. It's a weird thing to just call playing mage, but it's underwhelming. Always got a big skill at you, so you're veering towards mage with summons or sentries. How far into the game are you, Babylon? Mage is pretty rough early on. Once you get past the early game, mage gets a lot better. Like usually after Skeletron is the point where mage stops sucking. Mana potions suck. Never use them. Used to be Destroyer. It was awful free Skeletron. Now you're struggling with twins. Yeah, I mean, a lot of early Hardmode mage weapons got projectile velocity increases, which hopefully should make the twins a bit better. But yeah, mage twins can definitely be a struggle point. But usually I do twins first as mage because they drop the Rainbow Rod, which is very, very good. I'd definitely recommend. You know what I hate about YouTube? YouTube's two-factor authentication. So YouTube only lets you edit short thumbnails, like the thumbnails for shorts, if you are on the YouTube app. You have to be on the YouTube app for that. So I download the YouTube app because I made a couple shorts and I was like, okay, I'd like to set the thumbnails for these shorts. And now, indefinitely, no choice on my part, I have to open my phone and go into the YouTube app anytime I want to do YouTube two-factor authentication. even when I uninstalled the YouTube app from my phone, YouTube made me, like, I had to fucking reinstall it. There you go. Have some life crystals. When it was like the text message, I didn't mind too much, but there you go. Have some more life crystals. Literally last night, YouTube made me open up my phone and go to the YouTube app and click the number 69 in order to log in to my account. Like, what the fuck? You have this issue, but you don't own a phone? So how do they try to get two-factor authentication for you? YouTube has two-factor authentication? Yeah. Maybe if you're just like a regular viewer, you don't have to, but... Is it midnight? Is that a midnight in a snow biome blizzard moment? Yeah, you guys can do whatever the hell you want to Geoclops now. We've killed the wall of flesh, so... First X-Mode playthrough and damn, Hardmode got hands? Yeah, the difficulty spike as soon as you get into Hardmode and Expert mode is huge. You kind of coast through pre-hard mode, especially once you start to get some strong items. Everything feels like a breeze. And then hard mode is a massive reality check, and it kicks the shit out of you. You need to open an Android emulator to get your two-factor authentication. Damn. Sorry, I'm sneezing a little bit. Damn, how many life crystals did I have? 2? There you go, you can have some life crystals. Ideally, I gave that to the person that's out of 400 HP. If I gave it to the person at 400, just, you know, give it to someone else. Miss Archdemons and Archwyverns? I don't. Someone gave me life crystals? Yeah, that was me. Hey, there's a big chunk of titanium. Okay, I've been getting tons of hard mode ores. Need an armor set? You can just go ahead and make some. I'd recommend that you shimmer your titanium down to adamantite. It's 216 titanium ore to shimmer to get a full adamantite armor set. That's 54 bars. It's cheaper to make adamantite than titanium, so I'd recommend that you do that. If you wanted a tier 3 set, you can also use ore chalcum or mythful. Haven't been mining as much tier 1, but that's the ore situation. You do not need tier 3, so don't, you know, don't sit here thinking that you absolutely need to wait to get a, you know, full adamantite armor set. Keep in mind, there's a lot of us, and we'll get hollowed armor and whatnot, so. Another fucking mimic? Upgrade, that's nice. Lava trim. That's actually nice. I'll take that. Actually, mine, near lava. Tried the second worst game I ever played earlier today. It's only beaten by High Guard. I've never played High Guard. But what game did you play today? Never heard of High Guard. I assume it's quite bad, though. Waifu Tactical Force. Huh. What's bad about it? The waifu's not attractive? It's always kind of underwhelming when a game gives you mediocre waifus. You want to sit here and waifu max, but all your waifu options are terrible. You used to play Destiny 2? Oh, I'm sorry. Destiny 2 got worse over time. I never played Destiny 2. I did play Destiny 1, though. I remember, sitting at the pre-release for Destiny 2 at the GameStop at my local mall back in, when did Destiny 1 come out? 2013? 2014? And then playing the game and going, wow, this kind of sucks. Desert got hit with corruption? Damn. Destiny 2 is a game where you saw a stat bonus for gear score and noped out immediately. Oh, that was bold there. There you go, kid. Have a life crystal. Heck, it's clearly somebody who did not. Hello? What hit me? Where's the fucking invisible enemy here? What even was that? Damn. Thanks, Terraria. No, you give me back my titanium, and then I'll give you back your spider staffs. You give me back my titanium, and I give you back your spider staffs. Please. If you ever fall into the shimmer, you can open your map and then just click on the pylon. And you'll teleport back to it. And pylons actually have tons of range. Like, even here, pylon off screen, still teleport to it. Okay, thanks. You don't have home for the arm stealer? Oh. Destiny 2, they removed content that you paid for? What happened? Friend bought you Stellaris and you played it for 30 minutes? For Stellaris? Yeah, I tried Stellaris. It was... So my main problem with Stellaris... Single player, I thought it was alright. I just didn't have that much time to put into it. But games like that, I really like to play multiplayer. And I hate games like Stellaris in multiplayer. Like, real-time, grand strategy games where there's tons of shit you have to read just feels awful in multiplayer. Like, I'm constantly stressed out because I need to sit there and try to read and digest everything, and then I can't read them, and I can't even, like, understand or parse what's going on when trying to, like, learn the game. And sure, once you know it, maybe that's not as big of an issue, but, like, sitting there and just going, okay, there's a dozen different things going on. I don't have time to look at any of them. Just made it really unfun for me. But games like that, I want to play in multiplayer. I like playing, like, Civilization in multiplayer. Or, I'm sure there were other ones, but it was the type of game that my friends liked, and they were like, oh yeah, we should play this in multiplayer. And then we tried it, and I just got, like, very stressed the whole time, because it was a lot of, well, I don't know what's going on. Everyone else does, but then, like, I'm just sitting there hitting the pause time button while everyone else is just sitting on their hands doing nothing. And it was... I didn't like it. When are we going to start fighting the mechs? I don't know. Half an hour. How are all you guys doing with hard mode gear and all that? I know I've been doing a bunch of mining. You guys getting weapons, armor, stuff like that? How's all that coming? Need wings and greater healing potions? Well, those should be pretty easy to get. Just make a pixie farm. Get some pearl stone, put it on the surface. Spawn buffs. 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, they were spawning from the statue. That explains it. Come help with Queen Slime? Why the fuck did you guys summon Queen Slime? What? What? Why did you summon Queen Slime? You didn't summon her? Well, someone did. Just leave the fight. Don't even bother fighting her. She has 400,000 HP. We are not set up to fight Queen Slime right now. Don't bother. Just leave. It would, if we wanted to fight Queen Slime, it would be better to just leave and then come back when we're actually equipped to fight Queen Slime. Any sluts open? Not here, no. Sorry. You have to go to the slut store for that one. Yeah, look. If you guys want to fight Queen Slime, I've got a gelatin crystal right here. But let's, you know, do a little preparation first, you know. Not too much longer. Maybe like an hour or two, it's a bug. Let's try to get through 1 or 2 of the mechs by then, though. Okay, do you guys all have, like, an armor set for hard mode? We good on that? You don't yet? Did you check the hard mode ore chest to see if there's enough for an armor set? There's probably enough. You're listening to the background, what happened? What do you mean, we're in hard mode? Frost armor, titanium repeater? Great. Should be pretty fine for the mechs. Okay, do we have a pixie farm somewhere? You're making a pixie farm? Okay, where? You stopped making them. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and make a pixie farm then. You show that joining bug? Unfortunately, yeah. There's more Hardmode ore in the ore chest. These, don't need you. Man, Chillet is not worth much money, huh? Damn. Didn't realize the Chillet economy was so rough. Why? Why is there a don't starve filter? Oh, are you kidding me? Is that... No. I thought it shared things between players. Does one player having a radio thing equipped do it to everyone? Or you can place the radio thing. Oh. Okay, you're free to go. I'm not gonna keep you here. Go draw your femboys if you're if duty calls. I just don't like the new menu, Vulparian. A battle potion? Unfortunate. Okay. Hello, tree statue. I didn't even realize we were in a graveyard. Okay. Those are statue mimics. I thought they only occurred in graveyards with negative luck, but maybe I missed something. Because we weren't in a graveyard there, and I don't think we had negative luck. Is it a mod? No. No, it's in vanilla. They seem to be a bit more common. You have positive luck? Well, maybe negative luck just makes them more common then. I don't know. That's my first time seeing one. I was aware they existed, but I don't know. Alright, tell you what. Do you guys want to fight Queen Slime? Are there more than, like, 3 people that actually want... Not sure, like... Is there anything that Queen Slime is actually... Because I don't think there's really much reason to fight Queen Slime. She's kind of miserable. And I think would just be a huge waste of time. Let's say the night after this, someone's probably want blade staff. They can just use spiders, man. It's fine. Okay, well, let's say come morning, we'll summon Queen Slime. We can try to fight her. Night after that, we're fighting, let's say, somebody had a mechanical eye drop, right? One, not in phase 2 extractor. 2, you're using single player strategies in multiplayer. That doesn't work. Yeah, we can fight the twins tomorrow night, and we can try to fight Queen Slime in the meantime. There shouldn't be Blue Whipper. That's... I don't think that's a thing. You found some? No, I don't think you did. I think it's more likely that somebody just put down a random corrupt block somewhere. You soft block your world with the dungeon? What do you mean, Phoenix Slime? What'd you do? But don't go out there. Stay behind the wall. If you go out there, stuff can't spawn. Yeah, what did you do, Phoenix? It's so laggy. Guy that spawned Skeletron never showed up. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Are you in a regular world and you destroyed your dungeon and the old man isn't spawning? Are you in Skyblock? Your Skyblock? Did you put your dungeon bricks on the surface? The way that it should work is that when you put down dungeon bricks in your world on the surface, that becomes your dungeon and that never changes. Wherever you put those dungeon bricks the first time is your dungeon. If you put dungeon bricks down, destroyed them, and put them somewhere else, your dungeon, I believe, will be where you initially put the dungeon bricks, and you'll need to put blocks there again. But as soon as you put down dungeon bricks, that should create a dungeon in your world at that location. Well, I assume they're just doing it for money, Kosetsu. It's a pretty nice source of money. Yeah, just place a long, flat strip on the surface of dungeon bricks. No, dev sets only drop from non-Queen Slime hard mode bosses. It's probably just an NPC moved somewhere else. I see the new phase saver stacking strat. What is the phase saver stacking strat? I thought they retracted after you threw them. How do you stack them? Unicorn on a stick, best mount? True. Throw one, switch to another, throw it, repeat. Oh, so if it's out of your inventory, it stays, like that? It's quite silly. Oh, you mean like not having them on the ground. You mean just swapping weapons. I see what you're saying. I was thinking stacking the things on the ground, but you mean just throwing multiple at a time like a boomerang. I haven't yet, no Striper. Unicorn's got some jumps. No, hey, newbie. Well, strictly speaking, melee weapons could always stack, Jake, but... Okay, so we're gonna try to fight Queen Slime, in the morning, okay? So, let's get ready near spawn to fight Queen Slime if you guys haven't prepared. We're in a Foxbuck or Cativa on this map? I have not, no. I got a Foxbucks in regular world. There's a unicorn mount? Yeah, the blessed apple. How do you get the pals? You'll need to make a... The best way to do it, I think, is to go in the sky and make a strip of either grass, snow, or jungle grass at the edge of the world, and then just wait there. Takes a while. I think it took me like 2 in-game days to get a spawn the other day. I think it's a 1 in 200 chance. For context, King Slime is 1 in 300. Is that new? That's been there for a long, long time. 1.2, 1.1. It's quite old. Okay, well, let's see if you want. Is a bed speeded up? No. Ideally, you don't want to sleep in a bed. They can only spawn during the daytime. Do we not have Souls of Flight? I can, but Kasetsu, it's not nighttime anymore. You guys are just gonna have to do... Do we not have Souls of Flight? In a chest anywhere? Damn, I thought you guys were killing wyverns. We have 14. Well, 14 is not enough. Well, people probably made Spelunker potions, Marina. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Man, spawn rates, huh? Will they break the scrying orb? I don't think the scrying orb works. They broke the scrying orb. It's getting real laggy. I need to restart the server just to lag. Yeah. I wonder, how long does it usually take T-Shock to update to 1.4.5? Because I'll be honest, it's kind of been bad trying to play this. Chat. I don't know if you can notice, but there's something here that's not quite right. I'll leave it to you detectives to figure that one out. It's a real Sherlock Holmes mystery. Damn, he didn't even drop souls. Ah, yes. Server is dying. Yeah, I might, we can restart the server. Honestly, I might consider just doing this some other time. We've been getting a lot of lag. I'm gonna shut down the server. We've been getting a lot of lag, and honestly, it's really rough trying to play without T-Shock. So I might just wait until T-Shock gets updated to try to do any multiplayer. Because it's been bad, man. I'd like to be able to play some multiplayer, but like, I have like no anti-cheat that I can do. People are getting kicked for Terraria's base anti-cheat. I can't do anything about that. People trying to rejoin is broken. It's a mess. I can't force server-side characters. There's not much I can do to stop people from messing with things. I can't even kick or ban people like this. It's Very much it's like going off an honor system. So I'd really prefer to just get T-Shock updated. Will I continue this stream? No, I'll probably go make lunch or something. It's worse than the first session, but that was the recent patch that made this so much laggier. Honestly, I've been having a lot of performance issue on the recent patch. I've been lagging a lot on it. I do want to see if, no, I don't think I have the stuff to make a scrying orb. But yeah, we'll see if T-Shock gets updated, and then we'll, I don't know how long it usually takes T-Shock to get updated, but we'll see. When's the next session going to be? I don't think we're going to continue this world for... I don't know if we're going to continue this world at all. Maybe if T-Shock gets updated in the next week or two, but... I think it's just really, really messy trying to make this work. On the bright side, it's not a server-side character. I'll tell you what. If you were playing in this world and wanted to keep playing on it, I can... download the world and put it in my Discord server. You could download it yourself and keep playing on it yourself if you wanted to, you know, keep the playthrough going on your own. But yeah, I think trying to do this multiplayer without T-Shock is really messy. Your girlfriend was lagging lots after the update. She switched to Legacy runtime and it was so much smoother. The timeline divergence playthrough, yeah. Can you use the same world when T-Shock gets updated? I think I'd rather make a new world. But yeah, does anyone that was playing actually want to continue the playthrough? Like if I were to upload it to my Discord server? Is that a thing that any of you would actually want? Because if not, I'm not going to do it. But if any of you actually want to keep doing that, then I can offer that. I don't know about 32 survival. Maybe like 20 or 24 or something. Like the world download? Okay, well, I'll put it in the streaming announcement channel on my Discord server in a few minutes. But yeah, bye everyone.